Hey there, folks. Well, today I'm going to pull a total old guy move and show you pictures of things from my childhood. Ready? Here we go. Starting with, this is my childhood home. It has crappy green siding and white trim now, as opposed to the white siding and Bristol blue trim it had during my childhood, but that's still the same house. That's the house I grew up in. That's the place that will always be home to me, although obviously strangers live there now. And I can't help but notice that those bastards have air conditioning. God, I wish I'd had it when I was a kid. When I visited my hometown back in, I think, 2008, for Christmas, I had many opportunities to go look at that house again, but I didn't, because I was afraid that I would leap out of the car and bust into the house and scream at people that they needed to leave because this is my house. Probably, in retrospect, not all that realistic a fear, but, well, you know, I was an agoraphobic kid. The home kind of means a lot to me. And here we have the elementary school I went to, Parkside Elementary School. Called that because, ingeniously, it's right beside a park. That's where I was bullied, and that's where things were pretty bad, honestly. A lot of the time. My experience of school was one of being absolutely bored in class and absolutely terrified of my classmates when out of class. I was really great at the classes, but recess and lunch, not so much. Eventually, I learned to hide in the library. The library opened at 12:30. Because the librarian needed half an hour for lunch. Fair enough. But after that, I could go in there, and the bullies couldn't get to me there because there was a teacher right there. She could see the entire library. It wasn't very big. And I was safe when I was in the library. And I mean, I already loved books before I even came to school, but once that was my sanctuary, my God, did I love books. And I still love books to this day. Now we get to the really tragically sad part, though, because when I couldn't or didn't know that I could hide in the library, I hid here. I don't know what exactly to call this. I suppose at one point it was supposed to be a planter of some sort. But basically, that box has about a foot. I still flattened myself inside it to try and conceal myself from the bullies. That was my childhood. No wonder I grew up pretty damn weird. It wasn't all bad. Me and my brother in the summer would play on the street in front of the house, toss a frisbee back and forth. The frisbee was a good choice because if I cluelessly got clipped in the head with it at least didn't mean trip to the emergency room. And when I was little, the neighborhood kids played there and played things like hopscotch and King's Cross and hide and go seek and tag and things like that. I wasn't always a social outcast, at least not in the summer. This is the neighborhood I grew up in. There's a mall about 6 blocks away, and there's my neighbors, the folks across the street, the Vautour family. Rather large clan, actually. Most people coming in and out because the patriarch and matriarch lived there. And we had a kind of a distant but warm relationship with the Vautours. My dad would go over there and do stuff around the house that the old guy was just couldn't do anymore. And in return, he would make us a very delicious and wonderful Acadian dish called rapur. And that's basically shredded potato mixed with pork and chicken and baked. And my God, is it good. The juices from the pork and the chicken sink into the potato, and it makes the entire thing just so delicious. I guess that's enough for today. I'm wallowing in reverie as it is. I don't think I should really go any further. I guess that's it for me today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye.